हेलो स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू प्रैश एजू। सो स्टूडेंट, आज हम देखेंगे क्लास 5 ईवीएस पार्ट 1 में जो हमारा 12th चैप्टर है फूड फॉर ऑल, जिसमें हम आज देखेंगे एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस विद आंसर्स जो होंगे आंसर इन वन सेंटेंस, डिस्क्राइब ब्रीफली, शॉर्ट नोट ऑन। तो चलो देखते हैं क्या क्या है इस वीडियो में। फर्स्ट यहाँ पे है आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस इन वन सेंटेंस एंड द फर्स्ट वन इज विच इज खरीफ सीजन। द सीजन फ्रॉम जून टू October is called the Kharif season. In this season, the crops are watered mainly by the rain. Next one is which is Rabi season. The season from October to March is the Rabi season. In this season, rainwater that has soaked into the soil, the retreating monsoons and dew for the sources of water for the crops. Next one is what are summer crops, and the answer is some crops are grown from March to June. These are called summer crops. नेक्स्ट वन यहाँ पे है व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ इम्प्रूव्ड सीड्स, एंड द आंसर इज इम्प्रूव्ड सीड्स डेवलप्ड थ्रू रिसर्च हैव अ हायर yield. They can resist pest attacks. Some varieties become ripe for harvesting in a shorter period of time, while some give a high yield even with a low water supply. Next one is what is drip irrigation, and the answer is the drip irrigation method makes use of pipes with holes. This ensures that the required amount of water drips only near the plants. Thus, full use is made of available water. Next one is what is sprinkle irrigation. Sprinkle irrigation makes use of sprinklers of different sizes that spray water directly on plants. Next one है what are fertilizers and what are its types, and the answer is fertilizers provide the required nutritive substances to the crop. There are two kinds of fertilizers, natural and chemical. Next one is what are natural fertilizers, and the answer is natural fertilizers are called manures. They are obtained from material available in nature like green waste and animal dung. Next one is what are the harmful effects of overuse of chemical fertilizers, and the answer is the overuse of chemical fertilizers leads to accumulation of excessive chemicals in the soil. This lowers the fertility of the soil and reduces its productivity. नेक्स्ट वन यहाँ पे है व्हाट आर द इफेक्ट्स ऑफ ओवर वाटरिंग द लैंड, एंड द आंसर इज ओवर वाटरिंग मेक्स द लैंड सलाइन एंड फॉलो. This is seen especially in the parts where water is available in plenty, as for example near dams or on river banks. नेक्स्ट वन है why do we need to protect the crop and how do we do it? Answer is diseases and pest attacks can damage crops in the fields. As a remedy, insecticides and pesticides are spread on crops or certain chemicals are rubbed on the seeds before sowing. Next one is name any two living things that store food like humans, and the answer is ants, bees, squirrels and some plants store food similar to humans. Next one is what is organic farming, and the answer is farming that relies on the natural organic materials is called organic farming. Next one है describe briefly, and the first one is describe in brief agriculture season of India. There are two main agriculture season in our country. The season from June to October is called the Kharif season. In this season, the crops are watered mainly by the rain. The season from October to March is the Rabi season. In this season, rainwater that has soaked into the soil, the retreating monsoons and dew for the sources of water for the crops. In addition, some crops are grown from March to June. These are called summer crops. Next one is what are the requirements of good harvest, and the answer is every farmer wishes to get a good harvest. A good harvest provides a good income. Fertile land, good quality seeds and fertilizers and availability of water are essential for a good harvest. It is also necessary to carry out the task of tilling the land. The crop in the field must be protected and the harvested crop must also be stored safely. All of these processes are important. Next one is describe in brief improved seeds, and the answer is earlier it was customary to preserve the seeds of one harvest for sowing in the next season. Those seeds did not have a high yield. Nowadays, improved seeds are developed through research. They are available in the market for every crop such as jowar, rice, groundnut, wheat, etc. These have a higher yield. They can resist pest attacks. Some varieties become ripe for harvesting in a shorter period of time, while some give a high yield even with a low water supply. Next one is explain modern method of irrigation. And the answer is drip irrigation and sprinkle irrigation are two of these modern methods. The drip irrigation method makes use of pipes with holes. This ensures that the required amount of water drips only near the plants. Thus, full use is made of the available water. Sprinkle irrigation makes use of sprinklers of different sizes that spray water directly on plants. Next question is describe in brief fertilizers. If the same crops are grown frequently in a field, the fertility of the soil decreases. Then we have to add fertilizers to the soil to restore its productivity. Fertilizers provide the required nutritive substances to the crop. There are two kinds of fertilizers, natural and chemical. Natural fertilizers are called manures. They are obtained from materials available in nature like green waste and animal dung. Chemical or artificial fertilizers are mixtures of different chemical substances in specific proportions, useful for agriculture. In traditional agriculture, organic manures such as compost were used. Chemical fertilizers came to be used for quicker growth and higher yield. However, the harmful effects of the use of these fertilizers soon became clear. The overuse of chemical fertilizers leads to accumulation of excessive chemicals in the soil. This lowers the fertility of the soil and reduces its productivity. Next question is what is the need of storage of grains and how to do it? And the answer is storing the harvested crop safely is as important as increasing the production. The grain is dried well in the sun and filled in the sacks. The sacks are then stocked in the house or after selling in warehouses or shops. Stored grain can get damaged in two ways. Mice, rats, and insects can spoil the grain to a great extent. Also, if the grain is stored in a closed and damp space, it catches fungus and becomes unfit for eating. A warehouse to prevent such damage by pests, chemicals are sprayed at the place of storage or all around it. Neem leaves are mixed in the grain. Some protective chemicals that can be mixed with the grain are also available in the market. Their smell repels insects. Storage places are always kept dry and airy to prevent fungus formation. Next one is what is organic farming? And farming that relies on natural means organic material is called organic farming. It is a form of traditional agriculture. In this method, the nutritive substances in the soil are retained. The organic pesticides used in this method have no harmful effects on those who eat the produce. The grain grown by this method is nutritious and also good to the taste. That is why farmers have begun to opt for organic farming methods. Organic farming involves use of manure obtained from plants and animals. These manures consist of fish and bone meal, animal excreta as well as decomposed remains of plants and animals. Next one is what is food security? And the answer is food is a basic need. Many countries have made laws to ensure that every person gets sufficient food according to their need. These laws are known as food security laws. In 2013, our country too enacted a food security law. It has made it possible to fight ills like malnutrition, starvation, and deaths due to hunger. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है यहाँ पे है राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन एंड द फर्स्ट वन इज राइट अ शॉर्ट नोट ऑन एग्रीकल्चर असिस्टेंस प्रोग्राम and the answer is through this program farmers are given proper information and guidance about the latest technology, irrigation facilities, improved seeds, use of fertilizers and pesticides, etc. They can also get weather forecast and other agriculture related information from these assistance center. In addition, agricultural schools have also been started for farmers. Members of the farmers family can learn about new technology at these schools. Agricultural produce marketing committees hold exhibitions too for farmers. The agricultural department of the government, agricultural universities, television, newspapers and various periodicals work for the spread of modern methods of agriculture. Now it is possible for all farmers to use these modern methods to increase production. The whole country benefits from these efforts.